Namaste, Masters. Welcome back to Unified Level 3 presented by Omega Pyramid. Currently, we are in week 21, day 2, and topic is Becoming a Master of Creation. And we have a wonderful master with us to guide us. Devi Garu, please welcome Mandi, and session is all yours.
Thank you, Sravanti, for a warm welcoming. And hello, my dear friends. Welcome, everyone. Yes, thank you, Sravanti. So, hi, my dear friends. Welcome to the 21st week practice of Unified Level 3. Mahavatar Babaji, with great love, compassion, created a beautiful, powerful course for all of us to enrich our life, to connect with our source, with our spirits, to understand life and how to live it really well, and how to unite with God, and how to communicate with everything, all walkings of life, and how to n- know the truth through our dreams, and how to reprogram ourselves through dreams, and many things which we don't know. And these practices are very essential and very important. So we are here with one more week of practice, and we are almost at the ending of the unified. This is a beautiful journey. We all did together, and we are almost done. We are already at 21st week, and very few weeks are ahead, my dear friends. So this week is all about becoming a creator. So last week we communicated with plants, and we also can continue that communication with all living beings or things, anything, that when you have to become all ears, then you can listen. And entire universe is ready to communicate, ready to pour love into our consciousness, and ready to connect with us. We really understand that after last week's practice. And this week is all about becoming a master of creation. So how to become a master of creation? So as like every week, my approach is same. I will read line by line and I explain to you. Without any let's jump into today's topic: becoming a master of creation. So, because these words in Unified Book, my dear friends, each and every sentence is important. In other books, I may just read the book and I may give you important points and I may give you the essence, but it book itself essence. Every line and every word is essence. So I don't want to skip any of that. So it is better to read and explain. So you have free will. This cannot be overemphasized. It clearly It securely placed responsibility on you for your life and what you experience. No one can take that away. No one can usurp your free will unless you willingly give that power. Even that is your exercise of free will, and you can reclaim your power at any time. So, what Babaji is saying here is we all have free will. Each and every one have free will. Free will is nothing but making us responsible towards our life. If everything written already by Brahmadeva, we are not responsible. It is already like that, my life. We take it for granted, but it is not like that. No Brahmadeva written. We ourselves written our life plan, and we have that free will to change and make choices according to our consciousness right now. So this free will is not free. it will come with responsibility. It name is free will, but it's not free. We need to align to it. We need to be aware of it to use it. If you are not aware of it, that free will go away. You're not able to use your free will. So, no one can take away. No one can take our free will. But sometimes we are willingly give up our free will because of unawareness. Because we are not understanding the power of choice, because sometimes we are not aware of the thing that we have choice. So we are giving up our free will willingly, and that is also exercise of free will, knowing that how we lose free will, and by losing free will how we can face circumstances. So that is also one kind of exercise. Losing, giving away also your thing, right? So that is also exercise of free will. By now, you know you have two choices of the thoughts you can have. Those you create are one of your choice, those that are part of God's grand thought that created the universe, and another choice. So, one choice is having your own thoughts, the random thoughts according to your conditioning and limited beliefs and, limitations, with all those things. And the other thing is aligning with our God's thought, which thought created the entire universe. So we have a choice, either choose this thought or that thought. So suppose you are hiking through a mountains and come across two lakes to quench your thirst. One is small, stagnant, with pungent stench. The other one large, clear, cool, and refreshing. Which one you will drink from? It is, of course, your choice. Babaji, to make us understand, he's giving a beautiful example. For example, you're going to a trek, crossing two mountains, and you already crossed one mountain, for example. And in between those mountains, you become really thirsty, and there are two water options. One is a pond. There is no moving. There is stagnant water. There are so much of uh, fungus and clear things are there. It is not clear, and it is having bad smell. And other way, there is one more choice. In the other side, there is a stream, clear water passing through, and it is crystal clear, you can see through it, and there is no such kind of smell. By looking at it, you can tell that it is a good water. And which water you can drink? Water from pond or water from the stream? You make the choice. So obviously, we drink water from the stream, right? Not from the pond. So drinking from stagnant lake, and your experience will be uncomfortable. If you drink water from that pond, from that lake, definitely you experience very, very unpleasant thing. Maybe even nauseous, and you not clean immediately. Some rashes may come, or you become sick. And but if you drink water from the stream, it will give you energy, vitality, alertness, and the energy to carry forward with your trip. And so that is the choice you have. Your thinking, choose the limited, fearful, judgmental thoughts, and your experience discomfort, even illness, but choose the unbounded sea of God's thought, and you can only experience God qualities. So, how you have a two choices here: drinking from a lake and drinking from a river. So, lake water is not pure and river water is pure. If you drink lake water, what kind of experiences you get? Drink river water and you will get all good experiences. Just like that, you have two kind of thoughts to choose with your free will. One is your own limited, stagnant, conditioned, and fear-based thoughts, and other is a God thoughts, which thought created entire universe, which thought will only bring you happiness, wealth, love, abundance, peace, all knowing intelligence, all beautiful experiences. So which thought you can choose? It is everyone's choice to be happy, to be wealthy, right? It be loud and have successful projects. That being the case, there really is only one choice, the choice to drive into a vat of love called God's thought. So everyone want to be happy. So if you want to be happy, create a happy life, the only thing we have to do is choose wisely. Use your free will to choose the God's thought. In that vat are infinite choices of you to play and replay the mighty game of creation, which the experience of God's qualities. Don't jump into God's thoughts and you will experience only what you can imagine. You choice, your choice are limited by your own limited awareness, likely bound up in some fear. You can easily forecast what kind of experience you will result. That is essence of your course. So the essence of the course is how to be aware of our choice and how to be aware of our own limited thoughts and how to choose God thought in each and every given situation, so that we correct ourselves, we forgive ourselves, we clean ourselves, we connect with nature, we align with truth, we create our life. So everything is about basically being one with God's thought and God's qualities, and also being aware of making choice of choosing God qualities. We have to be aware of that, right? So that is the essence of the course. You have learned to correct your thinking. We need to correct our thinking. From limited thinking, we need to shift ourselves with the God thoughts. You do it by unified with your whole self and receiving its guidance. You now know a sure way to find out what thoughts needed correcting and how to correct them. You have a sure way of manifesting your true desire. So, my dear friends, by connecting for changing our thought, it is not easy, right? How do you change your thought if you don't know what is the right thought? That's why we are connected with our higher self. We are getting signal from higher self, which is yes and no signals. So that with the help of higher self, with that connection, we know. And with the higher self connection, we know what are the limited thoughts. And with the creative formulas, how to change that limited thoughts into God thoughts. We know how to connect. We know how to receive the thoughts that should be changed. We know how to create a creating formula to change that thought, how to create a creative formula to connect with nature, connect with dreams. And again, we know how to verify our things. Is it right or wrong with the yes or no signals, unified with God and ourselves. So, Babaji given all of those tools to us to really know what is the right thought and what is the wrong thought and how to tune into it. We have all help inside of us. We don't need to go anywhere. That is the beauty. So it become more and more automatic to be tuned into God's infinite resource of thoughts. However, at this delicate stage, at the voice is like a FM tuner that drift from the station periodically. Unless you stay on top of the tuner, you may start hearing another station without even knowing it. So, my dear friends, without even knowing it, there is a chance of listening to the other channels. If you don't tune properly into your higher self, same thoughts, I am God. Same thought may lead to arrogance. I am all knowing intelligence. The same thought may leads to limited knowledge. You think that I know everything, that may limit you by knowing new things. This 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 is because we are not completely on it. We are in the initial stage. We just launched our system in this new program of God thought with this unified program. We need to continue. We need continuous practice. We need a sangha. Otherwise, these same thoughts may interpret into another thing. There are so many chances until you tune finally into that God thought, into that God qualities. There are chances to tune yourself into other channels and hear random things, so that we have to be aware. That's why yes or no signals. Sometimes you may feel really confident, this is what I need to do. and this is right. So, but sometimes it is not right, my dear friends. We are carry forward with our ego state, with our, you know, pa- power needed mind, the power games. We fell into that without knowing. That's why whenever you have some creative formula, whenever you need to go with some conclusions, it is important to ask higher self signal, yes or no. This is what I'm thinking. Is it, am I right? Higher self, give me your signal. Then there are less chances to get into the other random channels. You just tune yourself into the God channel. So we really aware of that. Be delight in your thinking. Refuse to think anything that is clearly the illusion of your making. So sometimes we just go through illusions. Make sure you're not going behind illusions. Okay. A sure sign that you are bound up in illusions is that your thoughts are different into drifting into past or into the future. Neither exists. What you remember is imagine took place as at best fragment and pieces. It bears little remembrance to truth. In all likelihood, you are dwelling on it with some fear that it will or will not repeat itself. Fearful thoughts can only give you unhappy experiences. The future is just an illusion. It's clearly is your fantasy. Usually, your thoughts of the future also have an element of fear that sometimes will or will not happen. So, my dear friends, here Babaji is explaining us that many times we deviate from God thought, means God thoughts already stay in present tense. If you are going into thoughts of future or if you're going into thoughts of past, then it is not God's thought. You may planning for the future at the right present moment, and in this present moment you are having the experiences from past. That is fine. But if you're dwelling into the emotions and thoughts of past, what happened, what might be happen, what if happened that, what is the meaning of this? Are you are getting into the future strategies? I will do that, then they will know this. So these things are not God qualities. Dwelling into future and the past, it is not God qualities. God qualities and God thoughts always be in this present moment. So that is one of the testing. We need to test ourselves. Okay, am I going to future? Future and past come with assumptions and illusions. Thoughts of the future and past are sure signs that you are dwelling on an illusion. Get off immediately, change your thoughts, swing back into the present moment. So what we have to do, whenever we came to know that we are dwelling in the past or present, we need to snap out of it and come into the present moment. Listen to the present tense sounds. So this laptop is making a small noise of fan. The fan is spinning inside the noise. I have to listen to that noise. And there is some fragrance from my hand cream. I need to smell that hand cream. And I have to observe my breath. All these things are in the present tense. Whenever I have thoughts of past or future, I have to come back quickly, snap my mind out of the past and out of the future, come into the present tense by the smell, by using your senses, by hearing, by looking, by touching, by smelling. Tune into this present tense. That is one thing that we can avoid our random thoughts and choose the God thoughts. So we have to snap out of them immediately. Okay. If you notice thoughts of poverty, snap out of it and think of abundance and count your blessings. Dwell on all thoughts that you have. Feel Feel affluence. Only with these thoughts can you experience of wealth manifest, and haven't sake never joke about being poor. If you have noticed thought of being loud, snap not being loud, snap out of it and send our thoughts of love to everyone and everything around you. Know that you love yourself, feel that love. Only with these positive thoughts of love you can manifest the experience of being loud. So here Babaji is giving some experience. For example, you're going to go ahead with a project and you have thoughts of being failed. What if I failed in this project? Immediately snap out of it and align to your God thoughts that your all knowing intelligence. Come out of it and count your blessings. Count how many times you deal the situations like this and believe in yourself. And whenever you feel you have the thought or feeling of being unloved, snap out of it and start sending love, tuning to your heart center and feeling the love, sending the love and receiving the love from everything. So whenever we have to be really aware to become master of creation, my dear friends, because we are creating our reality with our thoughts and feelings. When we are not aware of our own thoughts and feelings, we are not able to become master of creation. We just create in a autopilot mode. We are creating from a small pond, not from the stream. So that's why we have to be aware of our choices. If you don't aware of your choice of stream, you just go drink the water in the lake. But when you are aware of the choice, you go to the river. Just like that, some random lake thoughts are coming. You have to snap out of them and choose river thoughts immediately. If you notice thought of failure in your activity, snap out of it. It is crucial for success that you think success. Visualize that you are presently a successful person in what you are doing. Whatever you're doing at the moment, know that it is successful. Whatever it is, washing car or dishes, eating a meal, shopping or putting together a business deal, for a present moment, know that you are a successful. Get in the habit of living successful person in this present moment. Be careful and vigilant, not dwell into the future. Stay only with the present. The future will never comes. So my dear friends, here what he is giving, the more examples, how beautiful examples they are. So for example, you are going to get a project, signed, or you're going to give a presentation. Are you going to write an exam in 4 days? And you have the thought of whether I success or not in that presentation or in that exam, in that project. Okay? Then immediately snap out of it. Start feeling successful in this present moment. For example, you are washing dishes. Okay? Oh my God, my washing dishes is successful. I cleaned it really well. I am a pro in this. Think like that. Or you're organizing, you're making your bed. Wow, beautiful. I make this bed successfully. There is not even a single ripple on my bed, and it's look perfect on all edges. Feel that success in that. Whatever you're doing right at this moment of time, feel the success in each and every small task you're doing. That's it. When you tune into that energy of success in this present moment, then future will never come into this present moment. Present moment is future. Present moment is past. There is only present moment. So if you feel successful in this present moment, then you will be successful. So don't dwell into the future. What happened 4 days after, when I'm presenting, when I'm writing exam? Just don't think about that. Just come to the present moment and start feeling that success, that confidence in every simple small work you're doing in the present moment. That's it. you going to nail it. You must now be ever delighted in your thinking. Whenever you lapse into the illusion, return again and again, never tired of return to God's thought. So, this is very important. Never tired to return to God's thought. No matter how many times you get random thoughts, no matter how many times you get negative thoughts, how many times you dwell into the past and future, how many times you scared and fearful, no matter how many times, don't be tired. Again, come back, come back, come back, come back to the present moment and tune into God's thought. Tune into what you really want. Okay. Most of the times, when you are not thinking correctly, all this week, give particular attention to this diligence, practice diligence. You have free will to turn your thoughts and experience around. Of course, your higher self is there for helping hand, guiding you now with stronger and stronger intuitions. Listen and act that reliable intuitions. So, your higher self going to send you intuitions. What are the reliable thoughts? What are the correct thoughts? You're getting all random thoughts. But when you align into your quiet period, when you sit in your quiet period, whenever you align with your breath, align with your heart center, align with the tune with the love energies, then you will start getting intuitions. So these intuitions will become more and more stronger this week. Just listen to those intuitions. Then you know how to think, how to solve problems. If you're feeling success in this present moment, and start in each and every simple task of yours, then you're already in the energy of success, right? So your higher self will send intuitive messages which will help you deal with with the project, with the exam in the future, so that all those intuitions will help you to become success, because you are already feeling that success in very simple task now you are doing. Get it? So that is how your intuitions will become stronger and stronger. Beside your intuitions, you may have noted some physical body signal from your higher self that tells you about negative thoughts. It is usually uncomfortable, and when you get it, you just know that what you're thinking or doing is inappropriate. So, we are doing this practice again and again, closing our aura and connecting with your higher self randomly multiple times in a day, right? So whenever you ask your higher self, whenever I'm getting a wrong thought, give me a signal in my body. So whenever I dwell into that wrong thoughts or limited thoughts, immediately the unpleasant signal come in my body. Then I just come aware of what I'm thinking. Oh, this thought is wrong. That's why I'm getting this signal. And I snap out of it and change the thought. That is how one, in one hand our intuitions are becoming stronger and stronger, and other hand we are becoming aware and coming snapping out of the wrong thoughts, and other helping hand is higher self is sending an unpleasant signal in our body, whatever our signal is, to become make us aware of our wrong thoughts. So all these things are helping us align to the thought that what we want to create. Okay. You are rapidly become a true master of creation. Your creation is filled with only success, wealth, health, love, and peace. All of God qualities are yours to experience always. So, that is, my dear friends, this week chapter is all about tuning with God's thought. Our thought is a creator. Our thought connect with emotion. This thought plus emotion will become feeling. This feeling is called bhavanas. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Whatever bhavanas we are getting, that is going to create. We are going to create the same bhavana, same feeling in our life. So, what you wish will not happen in your life. What you feel will happen in your life. We are wishing success, but we are feeling fear, fear of failure. So, but we are wishing success, which will happen in our life. Success or failure. We are feeling the fear of failure and we are wishing for success, but whatever you feel will happen, not whatever you wish, because your feeling is emotions, full of emotions, and emotion is energy in motion. That energy in motion will send signal to the universe, and same kind of signals, whatever signals we are sending to the universe match the experience according to our signals. So we are sending the signals of fear, and universe match the signal and send us failure. We are wishing success, but we're feeling fear. So that's why whenever you feel fear, snap out of it and start feeling success in this present moment in each and every small thoughts. I'm cleaning this table. When I'm cleaning, feel the success. Oh my God, I cleaned it really well. I'm talking to you and feel that success fulfillment in our conversations. Yes, I did it. I conveyed it properly. So snap out of that fear and start feeling success in this present moment in each and every small thing I'm doing. I'm feeling being unloved. So snap out of it and start feeling love from my heart center, from the overself, from the breath, from universe, from God. Count all the people who love you in this lifetime, all the friends, all the relatives. Not only few people, right? But there are many people. Recall all the experiences that, you know, gave you love experience, and you're eating the food, feel the love when you're having that food. The universe has sent this food to my hand, to my tummy, with lot of love. So many hidden hands are there. So feel that, and then you create loved ones, create love experiences in your life, because your feeling is matching to your creation, what you want to create in your life. Always try to match your vibration with your wishes. Match your feelings with your wishes. You want success, and match your feeling and vibration frequency of success with your wish. Then it will happen. For that, we need to be really aware of thoughts. And we have so much of stagnant thoughts, lake full of thoughts, and we have a river flowing of thoughts, God's thoughts. We need to snap from these thoughts and just dive into this river of God thoughts and start feeling that each and every moment. That is how we will become master of creation. To become a master of creation, we need to be aware of thoughts. To be aware of thoughts, one thing is being aware, and one thing is getting the signal from your higher self whenever you have wrong thoughts. And one more thing, this entire week your intuition will become stronger and stronger. So tune to your intuition. And also sometimes we may tune to the another channel and get some random thoughts. Don't, you know, uh, mistake that those are God thoughts. Those are not God thoughts. Sometimes we become really arrogant, ignorant, blind with our thoughts. So make sure that is it the right thought or wrong thought? Ask higher self and set on the tuner and tune into the God thought. So match your vibrations with your creation, and then you create what you really want. So that is all about becoming a master of creation, my dear friends. So without any let, just get into that meditative state. Close your eyes. Choose a comfortable place. Relax your body. Scan through your body. Breathe into any uneasiness or discomfort. And as you breathe out, let that discomfort or uneasiness go away. It is high. Ha. Relax your body completely. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, feel the love. As you exhale, feel the peace. Breathe into your heart center and feel that love emanating from your heart center. You are love. This love energy passing throughout your body from your heart center. And each and every cell of your body is vibrating with love. With this beautiful love vibration, now you are connecting with your higher self. Call your higher self with a name. accept your higher self. I am locking my aura, closing my aura to all. Accept my higher self. I am closing my aura to all except my higher self. Send love and light to all of the uninvited influences in your aura. Tell them you are all love and light. And sending them where they belongs to. Now ask your higher self, my dear higher self, show me the thoughts that I need to correct. myself that I am being aware of my choices, and I'll make sure to choose God's thought, which thought created the entire universe. I am choosing love. Feel that love in each and every cell of your body. I choose abundance in all my thoughts. I choose love in all my thoughts. I choose health in all of my thoughts. I choose peace in all of my thoughts. I choose success in all of my thoughts. I choose happiness and courage in all of my thoughts. I choose being aware of my choices. I choose to make right choices in all my thoughts. I choose to become a master of creation. dear higher self, whenever I am getting a wrong thought, please give me an unpleasant signal to say no to it. I am being more aligned and attuned to all of the intuitive messages coming from my higher self. I am more aware and attuned and attentive to all of the intuitive messages coming from my higher self. I am becoming more and more aware and attuned towards the intuitive messages coming from my higher self. Last 2 minutes, my dear friends. slowly breathe into your body. Feel your entire body. And remember all the given points by Babaji for this week. In this meditative state, be aware of your thoughts. And whenever you are getting the thoughts of past and future or limited thoughts, thoughts with fear, thoughts with limitations, snap out of them and tune into the thought of God. Tune into the love, tune into the success, tune into the courage, tune into the unlimited possibilities of reality. Come into this present moment using all of your senses, and whatever you want to create, create that same feeling in this present moment using all of your senses, body, mind, and thoughts and energies. Be aware of your intuitive messages and take signals, unpleasant signals, whenever you get into the wrong thoughts and wrong track. Make sure you are aligned with God's ultimate thought when you are going ahead with that thought. Stay tuned into the love of God. And be ready to receive more and more intuitive messages from your higher self. Start sending and feeling love. With this essence, slowly, slowly, now take your hands and place them on your closed eyes for 4 seconds. Whenever you are ready, open your eyes. Slowly, slowly take off your hands and open your eyes with a beautiful smile on your face and have that beautiful connection in your heart. Okay, my dear friends. Thank you so much for wonderful energies in this group meditation. Thank you. We all again will meet on 5 o'clock, 5 to 6, 111 meditation, and again 9 to 8, 11 hours Akhanda meditations. So many meditations are going now from with Omega. And over to you, Shravanti.
Thank you so much, Devi Garu. That was a very pleasant and serene experience. It is a very much one of the main chapters in the Unified. Of course, every chapter is a very important one, but this is like being in the present instead of dwelling in the past and going to the future. Thank you. You have explained it so beautifully, and thank you so much for guiding us. I could feel the energies. So beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, there's this unified journey. I felt like Sravanti, each and every chapter meant to me.
True, true.
I personally feel like the chapters are coming at right time for me, with
I do
right
feel the
concept,
same.
with
Yeah.
right practices. And I think many of us felt the same, right?
Yes,
You felt the
true,
same. Yes, yes. And this time we are so much aligned with unified. Yes.
true, so
Thank you,
true.
Artiji. It's beautiful, beautiful. Each and every chapter is giving me so many memories from past and so many insights in the present, so much of planning in the future, everything, and making more sense and giving more clarity. And whatever we know things, but we not yet mastered it, right? So we have to listen to it again and again, learn to it again and again until we become a master of creation. That is what today's chapter.
That
Yes.
is so
Thank
true.
you so much, my dear friends.
Masters, does anyone want to share your experience? Have any questions? You can ask Masters.
So we have so many messages and emojis. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Sujata garu, Navadip garu, Haima garu, Sri Lakshmi garu, Sarvana garu, and Srini garu, Arti garu. Yes. Thank you. And two new messages. Bhuvaneshwari garu and Chandrakala. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friends. So wonderful.
Thank you
It
so
is
much
not a
for
small journey. It is almost an year, right? Level 1, level 2, level 3 with gaps. It's come to a year in Minchuga. So we are all going in this journey together, hands on hands, with unified energy in this Omega group. Thank you so much for holding this space for each. We are all holding this place for ourselves and each of one of us in this group. Yeah.
thanks to all the masters who are doing this. Thanks to Omega. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Thank you.
Okay, my dear friends.
See you all
Then see
tomorrow
you all
evening.
tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Watch
Thank you.
Divine once again.
Thank you, Sunita garu. And my dear friends, get ready in the end with all of your experiences. Okay, we'll celebrate in the ending. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Have a good night and have a great day who are joining from India.
Thank you so much, Master. See you all tomorrow.